Your Highness, it's us. We're coming in.
Oh, you're awake. Good. We weren't sure. You've been quiet all day, and that's not like you.
We weren't going to leave you until morning. How are you feeling? You don't have to answer if it hurts to talk. We can work with what we see.
We brought the cart up. Chainz wouldn't let me carry everything by hand, which honestly was probably a good idea, because I had a lot of things.
They had a basket, a tray, a separate, smaller tray nested in the first tray, and a tin under his arm.
The tin has things in it.
They said that when I asked, yes.
Important things.
They said that too.
The things in the tin are important. I stand by it. I made a compress, some soup, and brought the spare pillow from the linen closet because yours looked a little flat, and that is actively working against you. Lean forward, just a little. There. There we are. That's much better.
Your Highness, I'm going to walk you through what I've prepared tonight, so you know what you're taking and why, if that is all right.
Here we go.
I heard that.
I know.
I have used dried elderflower as a base. It's one of the more reliable options for a low fever, which helps the body's natural response without forcing anything. It promotes perspiration in a controlled way, taking some of the heaviness off of your chest. Well, yes, on its own, it's useful. But when it is combined properly, it is genuinely excellent. I also added dried ginger root, not the powder. The powder loses quite the amount of volatile oils during processing, and the oils are where most of the anti-inflammatory and circulatory benefits actually live. The root keeps it intact. After that, dried lemon peel rather than fresh can be a little aggressive on the system that's already irritated. Drying keeps the bitterness low and the vitamin content reasonable. And then raw honey, stirred in after steeping. Never during, never before. If you have heat above about 40 degrees, it starts to degrade the enzyme activity, and the enzymes are half the point.
You wrote notes. Before we came up, you had a small piece of paper with notes on it.
Oh, come on. It was one page.
It was organized into sections.
Because sections are logical. It matters to get it right. And I consult with the apothecary quite often to make sure my knowledge is pristine.
Whatever you say.
All right. It needs to steep for a few minutes. I'll let you know when it's ready, Your Highness.
While we wait, let me take your temperature. You don't have to do anything. Low fever. It's manageable, nothing that frightens me, but it's enough that I'm glad we didn't wait until morning. You should have called us earlier. That's what we want you to do. That's the whole point of us.
You don't have to suffer in silence while we're here. That's not how it works.
All right, time for that compress. Tell me if it's too cold. Good. Just close your eyes if you'd like. You're not here to entertain us. Though we're fairly entertaining on our own. Chainz, you tell them what happened at the market on Thursday.
I'd rather not.
It's a good story.
It reflects poorly on my spatial awareness.
Your Highness. He walked into a display of hanging copper pots.
Oh, God.
All of them. At once. It was extraordinary.
The ceiling was lower than the posted height.
The posted height was entirely standard.
Your Highness, your tea will be ready in 2 minutes.
Before the rain came in tonight, the sky was something else. I was in the east garden around 6:30, and I could see the Pleiades, the whole cluster. Normally, you only catch 6 with the naked eye. Merope hides. Asterope hides worse, but tonight, Asterope was out, full and steady. I always think it means something when you can see her.
He names them like they owe him something.
I name them like they're old friends, which they are. Pleiades are a star cluster in the Taurus, about 440 light years from where we're sitting right now. In Greek mythology, they were the 7 daughters of Atlas. He was condemned to hold up the sky, and Zeus took pity on the daughters and set them in the heavens they could be near their father. I find that very moving, personally.
You know, you told me that story when we first started working here. Truthfully, I didn't expect you to be so knowledgeable.
You asked what I was looking at.
I was trying to make for polite conversation.
And I gave you a proper answer. You're welcome.
Oh, the tea's ready. Here, let me help you set up a little more. I got you. Just take your time. There isn't any rush. Sip your tea slowly. You'll taste elderflower in the first note. It's mild and a little floral. The ginger will follow up next. You'll feel it all the way down, warming up your body. That's exactly what you want. That's everything. And what it's supposed to do.
Good. Did you taste the second thing? Under the ginger.
There's no second thing. I listed the ingredients.
I know what you listed. I'm asking about the second thing.
What did you add to the tea, Dere?
A magician never reveals his secrets.
So, you added something to the tea I made.
I enhanced it slightly.
Dere.
It's completely safe and beneficial too. And it pairs beautifully with the elderflower, I promise. Chains is simply territorial about the tea.
I am not territorial, I'm precise. There's a critical difference. And you have introduced an unlocked variable into a carefully designed blend.
And it tastes better for it.
Does it taste all right, Your Highness? Fine. Good. That's fine.
For what it's worth, I think you'll sleep very well tonight, Your Highness.
Locked very.
Now, for the soup. I made the broth from scratch. Started it this morning, actually, which Chainz will tell you was excessive.
I said it was thorough.
You said it was thorough and unnecessary.
The thorough was sincere.
It's been simmering all day. You'll have it when you're ready. Soft bread on the side, and Chainz made a... what did you call it?
You mean the therapeutic honey preparation?
He stirred things into a jar of honey and labeled it.
I labeled it because the label lists the contents and their properties, which is responsible.
The label has a small diagram on it.
It's for reference.
For reference. It's wonderful, honestly. Don't let either of us convince you otherwise. He stays up learning things so he can take care of people properly. I find it very ham. The rain's really settled in. See how it comes in sheets? That means it'll last the night most likely, but it'll clear by morning. There's no pressure behind it, just a long exhale. The manor feels sealed in on nights like this, like nothing from the outside can reach us.
Nothing is getting past that door tonight anyway.
That's Chainz for I will personally stand between you and anything that tries. Which is, I mean, look at him. I believe it.
You know I'm right here, right?
I know. That's the point. Too warm? The fire's been generous tonight. Perfect. Then, if you feel comfy cozy, we'll stay like this.
You know, the Romans documented elderflower use going back centuries. Something is grounding about that. Every time I make this blend, I think about how many people made something close to it for someone they cared about. Sat with them through exactly this. Keeps happening. People taking care of people. It's one of the better things we do.
Orion is directly above this part of the house in winter. Did you know that? The three belt stars, Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka, are right above our heads. He's called a hunter in the old stories, but I've never really seen him that way. I see him as someone standing watch, like a protector. Just standing out there in the dark, making sure we're all safe.
Since the very first time you've ever told me that, I started looking for him every winter.
You never told me that.
Now I have.
That's what tonight is. Two people standing watch. You don't have to worry about anything. Not about what you need to get done. Not about whether to ask for something. Not about whether we'd rather be somewhere else. We wouldn't. This is exactly where we want to be.
You're going to feel better. The blend is working. The rest is, well, doing what the rest does. We're just here to help it along. That's all.
And we are very, very good at helping things along.
I'd say I'm intermediate at best when comparing myself to Dere. He has this way of getting people to drift off to sleep so effortlessly.
Oh? Is that you admitting I'm better than you?
I'm simply admiring your skills.
Close your eyes if they're heavy. I'll be here for you when you open them, Your Highness.
Please get some rest, Your Highness. We've got you.